The ancient Chinese had a practice of ancestor worship. Now, this ancestor worship came from a karmic belief that the decisions you made today, tomorrow, and the next day would have an effect on generations to come. That your kids' kids, and their kids' kids would have to deal with the consequences of the actions and environments you are living in today. Now, what's fascinating about that is now that we've begun studying epigenetics, the way in which genes express themselves, we've come to realize that the ancient Chinese might have been onto something. In 2017, we did a study with what were essentially glowworms, or worms that could glow, that had a gene that when the glowworms were exposed to heat of 25 degrees Celsius or higher, would cause them to glow. What they found is that a worm, or set of worms, that were exposed to this heat for 5 generations could then be taken out of this environment, put back in a cold environment of 20 degrees Celsius or less, and for up to 14 generations, the gene would continue to express itself. For 14 generations, the worms would glow despite never once personally being exposed to temperatures of 25 degrees Celsius or higher. So now, with this breakthrough study, we have the information to understand that absolutely the choices that we are making, the traumas that we are experiencing, are changing the ways in which our genes express themselves, and these expressions are being passed down to our children, and sometimes our children's children, and sometimes their children's children. And depending on the severity of the trauma or the stimulus which is causing the gene to be expressed, the longer, the more generations this expression makes it through. So if you've got a nicotine addict in your family, your nicotine habit might just be doubling down on the way your genes are expressed, and you might be passing these horribly expressed genes down to your children.